All right, we are live. Let's get it. All right, let's get into our first game of the stream, guys. Let's do it. Oh, do I have multiple chess windows open? What the heck? Okay, let's bring the bishop out. Let's bring the knight out. How's everyone's morning going? Happy Monday, guys. Chess and coffee's a great combo. Hey, type shit, bro. Type shit. Okay, let's push this pawn. Just getting a couple little things set up here for the stream. Um, how's everyone's Mondays getting off to so far? Um, okay, let's castle. It's kind of a weird move. I don't really see that a whole lot. Let's take. Go back. I mean, there's no fork here. Okay, so they're trying to set up the fork. If they go here, my bishop comes out this way. I'm just going to play a check. Check, maybe bishop here, knight here. I don't think you're supposed to play it like this as the black pieces, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so now we can go knight here, I'm thinking. Just to start applying some pressure here. A bit early, yeah. We're just we're kind of doing a test stream. I had some issues with like crashing and whatnot yesterday. So I'm just trying to make sure that like everything is chilling with my streaming setup and my Wi-Fi and everything. Made a couple of little changes. Yeah, that's kind of why we're like a bit earlier than usual right now. Okay, so they come out and they hit our bishop. I don't want to play this check. You know, a knight and a bishop is better than a rook. So let's just drop back here. Then we'll just continue to develop, bring our other pieces out. Should be good to go. Okay, so they're going to kick that knight away. If I go back here, does my bishop get trapped? I think we just sack. I think we'll just sack. If they go here, I'm sacking. Knight take, probably bishop takes, pawn takes, knight takes. Then my queen hops in. I mean, the black king is wide open. This bishop just totally cuts off and restricts that movement, so. They're just kind of cut off. And guys, we are just starting up stream. It's literally our first game of the stream. So if you're watching on YouTube or TikTok, don't forget to click that like button. Let's get this shit bumping, bro. My position is wide open. Bro does not know ball if he thinks that, man. Bro does not know ball. Check this out, man. Check this out. Oh, you know what? We might have just had check. rook takes and queen check. Oh, that would have been such a gross combo. I messed up, man. I messed up. I mean, they could go here now and I could still play it. Like, trying to have the bishop. Yeah, okay. Exactly. Okay, let's calc, guys. Let's calc. This would be a fun way to win here. Check. Rook takes. Queen check. King here. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay, this is annoying. This is like restricting our movement here. I kind of want to just bring more pieces into the game. Then there's also like the instant h4, but then my queen kind of loses some of its flexibility to get over to that side of the board. Bishop here. If rook takes, check here. Check here. I just don't see the follow-up. I don't think it's winning. Okay, we need more pieces, guys. We just need more pieces. If they take here, we have queen takes, we're fine. But yeah, guys, if you want to help get my streams up and running, don't forget to click that like button, man. If you're watching on YouTube or TikTok, it really does make a big difference. What's up, Dodgeball? Looks like your screen... Oh, my screen did shift on Twitch. Apologies for that. Okay, there we go. I don't know how that happened. I didn't even have my my Streamlabs open there. Okay. Do we reconsider this move? I don't think so. I'm just gonna rip h4 here. There's potentially like maybe rook here, bishop here, but really my goal is just to keep on rotating pieces in here. Chat is suggesting terrible moves as usual, and I'm not listening to them as usual. I'm not listening, bro. That's AI slop move suggestions. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't just rip h5 because we just lose this knight. So I'm trying to figure out a way to get this done, guys. I mean, I think this knight plan is too slow, but I didn't see anything faster. Maybe like rook here, knight here. The rook can maybe come in afterwards. Funny guy says you have mate in 7. All right, buddy. All right, buddy. Let me just calc that out real quick for you. Raid says you missed king h12. Okay, buddy. Yeah, this is more of like a test stream than anything else. Because we were having some issues with crashing yesterday. So I can play takes, takes, and queen takes here, I think. So I'm going to do that. I don't think pushing is good because we're kind of just locking the position up. Yeah, pretty equal on the clock here. One thing we need to look at is if we do pawn takes, queen takes, are there any like weird attacks on my queen? I don't really think so. I mean, I'm not seeing anything, I guess. There's maybe there's bishop here. But then queen takes pawn. Okay, we're gonna have to move that knight or slide a rook behind it. Let's go here. Now the knight can actually hop forward, maybe. Because this knight guards and the queen guards. And I'm cool with a rook trade. Currently on equal material, guys, but as you can see, we actually have 3 pawns for a piece right now. We do have 3 pawns for a piece. We sacked to open the opponent's king up, and now they've got no pawns in front of their king. Those are the 3 pawns that we gained. What's up, Jonkerton? Pro, get the fa to work. I'll just turn off that sound effect. I'll just turn it off. Steve says this is chess if I'm not mistaken. Okay, buddy. Yeah, guys, this is our first game of the stream. Make sure to like the stream if you're watching on YouTube or TikTok, man. It really does help. Okay, so they're going after this bishop. This bishop is low-key a key piece in the position because it's cutting off the king from moving. So I wasn't really trying to trade that. We can't go here. We can't go here. Uh, okay. What about h5 though? Hitting the queen. What about h5? I'm gonna play that first. Maybe h5, h6. Just sacking this pawn to open the opponent's king up even more. There's also there's also g4 trying to play king g2 and rook to h1. I'm not sure what exactly we're gonna play yet, but there's so many ways that we can attack. I hate that this bishop might get traded. I really didn't want that. Okay, let's go. We're going all out attacking game one, guys. We're starting the morning off strong. I'm thinking if the bishop goes this way, we have this knight move hitting the queen again, but then we would lose a pawn. This actually might be bad because bishop moves, and then I don't know how we defend all of this in this. Because, like, for example, bishop goes all the way back. We can't even push this pawn because of queen takes knight. So I'm not really 100% sure what the path looks like for me here. Okay. Now this is under fire, and the rooks are hitting each other. I actually want to trade off, to be honest, just to get a piece off this row. Like, even if it's queen takes, we're just trying to alleviate some of that pressure. Hey, already 250 people in the YouTube 10 minutes in. Keep tapping that like button, guys, if you're watching on YouTube or TikTok. It really does help, man. It really does help. Let's have a good stream, boys. Okay, I'm going to take back with the rook and grab this open file for ourselves. Still trying to attack. This is a crazy game. We sacked 3 pawns to open the opponent's... We got 3 pawns for a bishop, basically. All the way back at the start of the game, right here on move 15. Okay, they take. Now my knight is hit. So if I take, they would take with check. I don't think that's what we want to play into. I think we actually want to just move the knight. Maybe here to add a second attacker. We could also play queen takes pawn. If bishop here, we have takes. Bishop takes, knight here, rook here, and rook here. This does appear to work. This does appear to work. And like bishop back, we don't really want to trade queen, so we'd probably go queen here just to keep an eye on this pawn. And yeah, I like how this knight actually has a pretty easy way to hop in right now. I think we can get very active very quickly here. These pawns are still marching. Is today a holiday? No, I just don't have a job. Literally, bro. Thanks for the follow, Hamza. Thank you, Milo. What if bishop c2? I'm guessing you meant c. Oh, bishop c2. Yep. Okay. Well, I spoke it into existence. So yeah, obviously I can't go queen here because if bishop takes rook, I can't do something like rook here because then they play takes, takes, take. So essentially, our only option here is to take here with the queen. If bishop takes, we need to go knight here attacking the rook. Rook will go here, and then rook will go here. And what I calced here is bishop takes, knight takes, bishop takes, pawn takes as well. And what I'm hoping is that these pawns are able to move forward here. Now this I did not see. This move I did not see. I thought they would go straight after my my knight. I really can't afford to lose this pawn. If I go rook here, they can trade off, so that doesn't work. There's no rook. I guess we could go like rook here, for example, and attack that bishop, but there's no rook here either. This is really unfortunate. What if I push? I'm not even threatening to take that because it's pinned. This is not good, guys. We're just lost now. I miscalculated this for sure. I wish I had this move. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go this way. There's no more checks now, at least. 2 minutes 15 versus 250. We're down a piece for 2 pawns now, not 3. And these pawns are scattered now. We don't have that big pawn storm we used to have. This is not good. What's up, Panda? What's up, DJ? Guys, let's start the stream off with a win. We're going to need to make a comeback here, though. If I get a move, I'm definitely going to move this knight out of the way. We can't really afford to trade off material. We need these knights to work as a team and be super tricky together. I'm guessing something like rook here is going to get played, just trying to pick up this pawn. Okay, they want to play a check. I would just go here. I don't care about that check, to be honest. I might just go grab a pawn. Like, check here. I don't see, like, a clear follow-up for black. I think they wanted to play, like, check here and then rook check, trying to pick up this knight, but... I mean, it's a cheap trick to play against me, to be honest. I'm not falling for that. Okay, unfortunately, we don't have a check. We do have rook infiltration, though, if we want it. So what if I played rook here? They would play check here. I guess this pawn would hang. So maybe rook here is better, but then we get skewered. We can't go rook here. So this pawn is just lost. So let's we'll just adapt. We'll just adapt. Because check here. I mean, we're not mated, right? So we lose this pawn, but maybe we can go chase some pawns of our own. Maybe like knight here and our rook will smash through. Oh no, we can't do knight here because of this, this, and this. So the knight will have to go back this way maybe, or maybe we go knight here and attack this bishop just to like kill a move. Looks like they're trying to build a mating net. Something like check here would be mate. That would be mate also. I'm gonna go after that bishop. There's no skewer or anything like that. Our king just takes. A minute 20 versus a minute 12, guys. Usually rapid games don't come down to this. Let's see what we can do here, guys. There's no check. Let's go here. Now we are threatening to check. I feel like this game's going to come down to time, guys. I mean, we're both using a lot of time for rapid. I'm trying to keep an eye on this. Okay, we can go this way now that the rook guards. I'm going to try to play quickly. I'm going to try to just crank up the pressure a little bit on the clock here for our opponent. Oh, that's a really good move. We're in so much trouble here, guys. They can just check and pick up this knight. Oh, wait, we go here, though. Okay, equal trade. Is this check now? Oh, we would win the rook there. Oh, no. Crap. That's really bad. That is really bad. We need to land a fork. We need to land a fork here somehow. Big fork. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're going to checkmate me for sure. I can't survive 15 seconds like this. Yeah. Oh, dude, I think we actually had a chance to flag him until we lost that rook at the end, man. I actually genuinely think we had a chance to flag him there. But there we go. Game 1 in the books, and we take the L, boys. Let's get into the next game here. I think we definitely had a chance there. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow button or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And definitely click that like button. We just started stream 20 minutes ago, and it really does help get the stream off the ground if you guys click that like button. Guys, I'm not playing viewers today. We did our viewer tournament last night. We'll probably do some sort of event this week where we play viewers as well. So just click that subscribe button or follow. Come back then. Click those, get those notifications on, bro. But yeah, not playing viewers today. If they go here, we just step back. Opponent playing the accelerated London here. Let's go back. They'll probably go line their rook up with my queen. They want to play takes. There's no cat. It doesn't work yet. Okay, let's go for this, and then we're going to hop our knight in. And then this is going to allow our pawns to move here maybe a little bit. Maybe our queen just comes over. I'm going to play bishop takes. That queen is on a good square there. We'll just mess him up a little bit. If we push takes and takes, they can take here. So I'm actually going to move my rook over. Let's go here instead. We can do rook takes. What's up, Jeff? Okay, let's push. I'm thinking like rook here now, using the rook and the bishop together. If I go here, they might have this, though. Essentially trying to move my bishop out of the way so the rook can take my rook. So I think we need to be careful here for sure. Okay, let's start with queen here. That way the rook is defended on both these two squares. They create the triple stack. I like it. Okay, now we'll set it up. Boom, boom. What's up, Learning with Unk? How's it going, man? So if I take, they take. Okay, wait, no. We got to start with the rook. Bishop takes. Then queen here. Oh, they would just push here, and then I can't take because of rook takes queen. Okay, we need to, like, not rush this. I'm going to go here. If they push, we can just take because they can't recapture because of the pin onto the king. But yeah, guys, just trying to set it up here. If you're just tuning into the stream, don't forget to click that like button, guys. We just went live, and it really does help get the stream off the grounds. Much appreciated. So right now the threat is rook takes, bishop takes, checkmate. Yeah, I think we just take here. If they push, we just go back. We got him in the spin cycle. Right? Am I missing something? Am I missing something here? I feel like we're just in, bro. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, so this is important. If we go rook takes, we lose our queen. If we go pawn takes, we lose our king. So we have to play queen takes here. And we still have threats here. That's the thing. The threats aren't just like gone. And now we're up 3 entire points of material. That's an exchange and a pawn. Okay. So I'm thinking what we need to do is get our last piece into the game. Let's bring our rook in. We'll start by lining it up with this pawn in the center. But really what we want to do is rotate it here and here. Although right now, here and here doesn't work because of... Oh, no, bishop here isn't a thing. Here, bishop here, we'd play checkmate. But yeah, we're trying to stop him from pushing the center and cutting our queen's vision off of that pawn. I missed a mate in 2 last match. That's a shame. Hey, it was our first game of the stream, bro. Gotta give us a warm-up game, man. Gotta give us a warm-up game. Continue with our plan. We might at some point want to push h6 just to give our king an escape square. I'm realizing now that, there are some back rank things going on that we probably don't want to deal with, but okay, they're going to add an additional defender to that pawn. See, if I go here, they can push. Oh, but then we check. Okay, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Let's line the battalions up. Let's get the castles right here, man. Queen is hitting. If they push, we check. We're hitting this pawn now. Ooh, low key, we could take this pawn with our... If we could take this pawn with our queen, they would take check. No, it doesn't quite work. But there is here in rook takes, pawn takes, queen checkmate. So I could go rook here, like searching for a mate. But I'm actually going to just chill out and just start grabbing some pawns, I think. I don't want to go for like a cheap trick to win when we can just be completely winning on the board. Let's take... So after they take this pawn, we're going to have some back rank issues. Like that would be checkmate. So we're going to push a pawn. I'm not sure whether to play h6 or h5. I feel like h5 might be better just because we're stopping them from ever playing g4. So I'm going to go for that. No, actually. They've got a light squared bishop. Yeah, okay. We'll play it. This pawn's not hanging. Our rook defends. And if I get a move here, I really want to play queen here just to apply some pressure. We couldn't play it this last move because if we went here, again, this is back rank checkmate. Rapid chess is great as this game proves. It's just more enjoyable. Yeah, I like playing rapid. I like playing blitz. I think really people just like it when I switch it up, to be honest. Too much rapid's a bad thing. Too much blitz is a bad thing. Samsung says name an airplane for an edit. Dude, I don't know if I have plane knowledge like that. Wait, let me think. Hey, thank you, POV on board for the 6-7. R. Pally says you explain your thought process really well. It's fun to watch. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, still like queen here, I think, will apply a lot of pressure. There's also like rook here, potentially. Two good moves. The only issue is if I play rook here, I might lose my chance to go queen here. So if I go queen here and they go queen here, check here and mate. Okay. They're trying to sneak in behind, guys. They're trying to be a sneaky boy. I know it. We're not going to let them be sneaky on us, though. Now this is trouble. Oh, I can take this pawn, guys. I can take this pawn because the bishop can't recapture. Wait, do I go straight for it? Do I sack the queen? No, it's not mate. Oh, we wanted to. Oh, we wanted to sack the queen. Okay, let's go here. This still maintains a ton of pressure. Now we've got rook takes, bishop takes, and queen takes with mate. There's also like maybe rook here, rook takes pawn, pawn takes, and queen checkmate on g2 or g1. How long did it take you to reach 2100? Like 5 years. But honestly, like I've been like streaming for a few months now and like grinding chess, and my elo's been like increasing much quicker than it ever did before. It went down at first when I first started streaming because like interacting with chat, explaining all your thought process, those are things that like definitely consume some brain power. But once you adjust to it, like you're just grinding chess and you just are gonna improve. Okay, so we could play something like queen takes, bishop takes, and rook takes pawn. There's also just rook takes, though, I think. No, not quite. I mean, it should be a fairly easy endgame to win. So, let's go here. My next move is probably, well, it depends on what they do, I guess. If they go here, for example, we've got check and mate, right? So, let's see what they go for. Okay, now I think I want to put my rook behind one of these two pawns. I think this makes sense. Because the outside pawn is just easier for us to push. It's farther away from our opponent's king. Okay, they're going to go after this pawn. I'm going to go rook here. If they take, we have mate, right? So I feel like that's pretty logical. So take and mate. If they do play this check first, we just push g6. I'm not too worried about that. Yes, it would defend this pawn, though. Like, they can have the bishop here. It'll defend both pawns for a second, but we always have g6. So they're going after this pawn. I don't want to push this because, again, we want to play g6 at some point. I think my hands are a bit tied, though. I think if g6, if bishop here, we can still play g6, but then when it moves, we got to play like king to g7 to defend this pawn. I think it's still, this is still fine for our plans. Okay, so I can't take here. That would be a skewer. So let's just push our outside pawn. 4 minutes should be plenty to convert this. The two rooks, just much stronger than the rook and bishop pair. We just need to make sure that, yeah, we just don't like fall for any tricks. I think this might be closing in on checkmate. Check, king here and rook here. I might push this pawn first, though. There you go, rook here. He might go here. Ooh, thank you, City Bricks, for the Uncle Alert. Appreciate it, man. Guys, we just started stream, so make sure to click that like button if you're watching on YouTube or TikTok. It really does boost my stream in the algorithm for the rest of the stream, bro. It really does make a difference, man. Jeff says, I've played chess occasionally for years, but really got into it in October 2025. Since then, I've only focused rapid, and I still really haven't gotten sick of it. Yeah, that's cool, man. Hey, if you're interested in getting some coaching from me, check out my website, highvariancechess.com. It's a pretty good price, honestly, and I've really been able to have pretty much instant gains on people's elo through coaching. So, if you're interested at all, just go check it out. I'm thinking about rook here to defend this pawn, but really I think we just go back to our original plan of rook here, and that way if they take, we just checkmate. So I can't push now. My rook is hit. I can't push because just bishop takes, right? I'm gonna go here. Again, he's in this weird position where this rook can't move off the back rank because his king is just gonna get checkmated. So we're kind of just using these two rooks perfectly to apply as much pressure as possible. If we put both rooks on the second rank, like, oh, sorry guys. Okay, we'll just keep pushing here. We'll just keep pushing. I guess we can't. I mean, we could take this pawn, I guess. Oh, no, we can't take this pawn because of bishop check. He keeps trying that trick. Yeah, we're good, guys. We're good. Everyone's freaking out about it right afterwards. That's hilarious. There's no mate here. We can just go forward. Okay, I mean, now it's just going to be mate in a couple moves. We're just going to ladder checkmate here. White should really be resigning here, man. This is disrespectful to my craft, man. Like, you don't think I know the ladder, mate? Oh, thank you, Jest, for the raid, man. That's crazy, bro. I've never streamed at this time before, and we're getting a raid, man. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate that. Guys, if you aren't following him already, please go do follow Jest FE, man. Really entertaining stuff. All right, boys. That was a clean win. Let's continue the grind up to 2200 rapid with this one right here. If you guys are new here, don't forget to click that follow button or click subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. How have the games been going? We are 1 win, 1 loss so far. We pretty much just went live. This is definitely not my usual streaming time, but I was like, you know what, bro? I'm awake. Let's turn the computer on and let's play some chess, man. So here we are. Let's hop the knight into the center. First 3 games don't count. It's a Jesse rule. Hey, I like that rule. I like that rule. Oh, dude, I just blundered, bro. Hold on. I gotta lock in. Oh, dude, you're supposed to take the knight in this line. Oh, it's so bad. No. Now I've got to play down a piece for the rest of the game. That's so frustrating. Let's go here. I'm trying to deflect the queen so we can at least get some material back. If they take here, I can take the queen, obviously. Don't count. Don't count. All right. All right. That's chilling. Oh, dude, is there any way we can get some material back? I'm just going to keep trying to bully this queen. I think they just step back forward again, though. I mean, if there's some way to, like, deflect this bishop, there's, like, a check here. Like, okay, what if we went for c5, pawn takes, and knight here? I'm just trying to create some chaos, guys, because we blundered. And, yeah, we'll just see, we'll see if we can make something happen. Yeah, pawn here, knight here. We'll hit the queen again. And maybe eventually the queen will kind of run out of squares and we can take this bishop. Hope chess time. Yeah, it is 100% hope chess time. It's hope chess o'clock, bro. There was a fork? No way. Doesn't the bishop just always take? Bro, what are we talking about, guys? The bishop just takes. Like, what? Guys, why? The entire TikTok chat is just spamming that there's a fork, man. Like, what are we doing? Okay, so we're hitting the queen. If the queen takes here, we take this bish. There's no takes because of takes. This would be interesting, though, trying to set up tactics here. I don't think that's any good, though. So, okay, where does the queen go to guard the bishop? They can't go... They can go here, I guess. They can go here. Then we discover attack. Dude, this is such a weird game. Okay, so if they go here, we go here, they go here. Then we actually fork the queen and the king. Dude, if we somehow pull this one out, guys, I think we might have just invented a new opening, man. We're going to have to analyze this. But if this works out for us, maybe we just invented a new opening. What's up, Gummy? Journey to GM? Yeah, bro. For sure. For sure, bro. Yeah, he's taking a long think here, guys, because this is very complicated. Oh, yes, we get the bishop back. I don't see any, like, checks or, like, scary follow-up for black, or for white, I mean. Like, there's no check here. I guess they want to, like, just swing a knight in and just, like, try to infiltrate. But they can't, because I take the queen. So they have to move the queen now. What a game, bro. What a game. We're also up on the clock. I mean, we're down a pawn, but the momentum's in our favor here. Okay, so if I go here, they take, we take, they take. That's not good. Knight here looks like my only good option, I think. There might be like knight here as well, though, actually, now that I think about it. That might be more active. And then we're threatening this pawn push. If they go here, we en passant. Okay, you know what? I'm buying it. We'll go here, and then we'll play b6. This game is absolute chaos, bro. We're hope chessing it up right now. But hey, we're trying to get the 2200 at all costs here. Do you sleep? Bro, I slept like 7 hours last night. Yeah, but not that much. Dude, why would you sleep when you could just play chess all day? Am I right, guys? Seven hours is good. Yeah, bro, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. We play chess. We make chess videos. We make chess reels. We give chess lessons. Maybe we need some more chess dreams, and then we'll be good. Isle says you were playing chess when I went to bed. Yeah, this guy's thinking for a while. I wonder if like I need to like improve my time management to like kind of push up because I feel like I play really quickly in the opening sometimes and then I just get like these weird positions where I'm like a little bit worse. How many consecutive queen moves was that? They have played 6 queen moves out of their last 7. That's crazy, bro. Like it started here. Okay. It started here. 2, 3, 4. And then they took a move off to en passant. 5, 6. Okay, they decided to castle. I wish I could castle. I wish I could be cool like this guy and get to castle. Let's try to kick the queen off this diagonal so we can castle. Jess says, I needed real material today. And the last game of the day, I beat a 2300 and got it. Hey, that's what's up, bro. You know what, bro? Wait, hold on. I just realized I'm not even recording in real format. I only have my horizontal recording going on right now. But yeah, what I have set up, Just, and I don't know if you have something like this set up also, is I can just click the S button on my keyboard and it clips the last 60 seconds. And then I just like make a bunch of reels. But yeah, your threshold for what makes a reel might be higher than mine. Like you might have higher standards than me. I just post like stupid stuff most of the time. Let's go here, pin the knight to the rook. If they want to trade everything off, so be it. We'll take the knight at the end, double their pawns. And we'll be down a pawn, but their pawn structure will suck, and maybe we'll be able to hold on to this. You have exclamation point clip, so anyone can clip. Yeah, that works as well. That works as well for sure. Okay, so we could still take and mess their pawn structure up. They're threatening this pawn, I guess, but we're defending that twice. I'm not sure I see another threat. Let's just stick with the plan here. After pawn takes, we can't check because of that bishop, unfortunately. But I'm considering a big queen move here. Like queen here, rook here. But then we lose this pawn, which I didn't really feel like losing. This is tough. This is tough. Oh, there's also this, and then my knight has to move. Don't have knight here because they just take this knight. We could push again. We'll just push again. We'll lock things in. They still haven't moved this bishop or rook the entire game. They're playing too many queen moves, I guess, to do that sort of thing. But yeah, we'll try to hold on to this. If they push, we've got takes, takes, takes now. You guys should do a collab. You want to do something, Jest? Jesse D? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry. Is it Jesse D, I'm guessing? Or is it Jest? Let me know. You can just say Jesse? Alright, word, word. Let me know if you want to do something, man. Hit my DMs. Super down. Okay. Queen here, we just get hit with bishop here right away, so I don't think we accomplish that much. There's also queen here, maybe just... Oh, there's these checks, though. We gotta be careful here. This is not, like, an ideal position. Maybe we do just swing all the way out and just eat this check. I don't think that's the end of the world for us. I'm new to chess, so that's fine, bro. Who cares? We can still do something. We could do like some hand and brain or like some odd matches or like some coaching. We'll find something fun to do. Doesn't really matter. Let's go here, target this pawn. Yeah, there's all these checks we need to keep evaluating. There's also like check, king here, knight here. Going for some checkmate on the g7 square that we need to keep an eye out for. We can't really go rook here because, again, check here. Queen takes, and rook takes, sacking the queen for checkmate along that back rank. Go on a 25-game win streak. All right, buddy. Okay, buddy. Okay, this pawn is still hit. Oh, dude, I can predict the future. That's crazy. That was the line that I was talking about. Okay, so my first thought is just to push this pawn and just get that queen cut off. I don't really think we have something better than that, to be honest. Because like if you try to go something like queen here, they just go here and here, and we're really just sort of getting messed up. Just too much pressure. But yeah, this should work fine. We're still applying pressure here. If I can win that pawn, that other pawn becomes really weak in the center. Okay, so if I take here, we get checkmated. So my first thought is rook here, just hit the queen. If they do play a check, we have rook backwards to avoid getting back ranked. So yeah, I think this is a fine move. It doesn't fully solve everything, but... Oh, but if I go here and they play this check, no, then we can just take. Okay. All right, I'm sold. We've also got a nice little time advantage as well. I think we do lose this pawn, but we'll gain this one, so I guess it's fine for now. Although I'm actually not sure, because after here and takes, they might be able to push. Takes, takes, takes. This push becomes more tempting for them probably because the rook opening up. Wait, but queen takes, do I push and kick the knight and we take the queen, knight takes? Yo, this position is complicated as heck, dude. Guys, d8 is not checkmate because you don't take with the rook, okay? You just play rook backwards. It's not mate. You just play rook backwards. It's not mate. So then, like, let's say he takes here, I would take back. Queen here, we go here, he takes here, we take back. There's no checkmate. Okay, we calced this already. So once the knight moves, we're going to take the queen. He's going to go knight here most likely. I believe after that we have queen takes, knight takes, and then rook here, and then we're going to win this pawn. Okay. Or we can just take right away, actually, now that I look at it. Maybe we're being greedy trying to take with the rook. It feels slightly better, though. But maybe they push then. Okay, let's not deal with all that. We're starting to extend our lead on the clock here. I don't want to start throwing that away. Let's try to play some instinctual chess when we can. Yeah, this game has been super complicated the whole game, man. Just trying to explain the thought process. If you guys are enjoying this game, don't forget to click that like button, guys. It really does help the stream out. Jesse, do you stream elsewhere or are you just on Twitch? I definitely see you on Twitch all the time. Definitely popped in before. But do you stream elsewhere? I'm curious. Okay, let's go here. Joe Carter comes into the stream and says, you can't do 5 times 1,000 without a calc. You'd have to use a calc for 5 times 1,000. You'd have to. You'd have to be some sort of genius, maybe, perhaps, if not. Okay, so I think they want to move my rook off this line so this pawn becomes weak. Potentially rook here. So troll, bro. Let's go here. Just on Twitch. I might do YouTube also once I grow it a little bit. I just started doing long form content like a week ago. Yeah, I do long form. Oh, wait. Should I have taken? Wait, did I blunder? Wait, rook takes? Pawn takes? Wait, so he takes there. Oh, dude, I messed up. Oh, no. Yeah, it's funny. I don't know if this is advice you want to hear, but my YouTube had like no subscribers, and it's really hard to grow organically just with long form videos because most of them actually don't do very good. Because the algorithm is just very tough on long form videos. So if you start streaming on YouTube, you can quickly grow your subscriber count, and then you'll have some dedicated fans who will like and comment on your videos and help them get off the ground a little bit. That's just at least what I've found. Okay, let's bully this knight a little bit. We're going to be playing 2 rooks versus bishop, knight, and rook. Technically better for white here. We'll see what we can do. You spam a lot of reels? Yeah, I feel that. Me as well, me as well. Okay, I almost just went here. The bishop cuts that off. I do want to get to this back rank, though, somehow. Let's go here, here, and here, with the idea that we can take this knight, potentially. I don't like that. Let's go here. I don't want them to get to this rank, the 7th rank. Let's go king here now. We got to be very careful. If we suffer a fork, it's just GG's. But with 43 seconds left, this is going to be pretty tough for white to win. Let's lock in, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, guys. We got to win this. We got to. I don't know what the threat is there. Let's infiltrate. If I can win this pawn, we're going to have a passed pawn that's going to be very dangerous here. That pawn's hit twice. Do we just turtle? Okay. This rook is going to play turtle strat. We're going to go try and win this pawn now. I don't want them to have a passed pawn, so I'm going to take that. Ooh, this is actually so sketchy. This is so sketchy. There's no checkmate that I see. Oh, if I take, that's mate. Wait, do I have this? Or this? Okay, wait, let's go here. I think if they play takes, we can go here and skewer those 2 pieces. Now we're threatening to play takes, takes, and takes. And we're still threatening this pawn. Okay. They simplify the position. That makes sense considering their clock situation. That's mate almost. It's not quite mate though. Shoot, I don't know how to win this, man. We're just, I mean, we have to keep stalling, I guess, right? I'm gonna go here, king here. We'll try and grab. Oh, I can't. Because then they check. Okay, wait, we need to hide our king better. Oh, this is actually really bad. Let's go here. Okay, wait. We can get our king to h4. Oh, this is so sketchy. 10 seconds to hold on, guys. Come on. High flag TV. We're going to try, boys. We're going to try. Give me these checks. Give me these checks. I love checks. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Give me that. Okay, now we take with check. Oh, dude, wait, hold on. Defend the pawn. No, my rook! Oh, we hung the rook to end the game. Wait, bro, this is crazy. It's actually drawn, because after it takes, they can't stop me from promoting, or what? Oh, no, it's not drawn. Wait, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. We'll take that W. We'll take that W. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow button or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Let's get into the next one here. We're 2 wins and a loss on the day. We'll take that for sure. That last game was actually mental. Early morning stream, yes, sir. 9:37 a.m. where I'm at right now. The grind don't stop, though. You gotta give viewers a little heart attack with the rook hang at the end. You're not wrong, bro. Hey, we're just clip farming, bro. We're just clip farming. Hey, just for the reels, man, you know? You get it. You get it. You definitely calced that? Yeah, for sure. W clip farm. Yep. Hundo Pete. Dude, why does my hair look like I have a bald spot right now? Holy. Let's go. Let's go here. I want to push this pawn at some point. So we also want to castle long this game. With all these pawns pushed really far on the king side, we don't want to castle into all of that. You don't know how many times I've done hope chess for a good clip? Yeah. Yep. Okay, let's go here. Eventually we'll hop the knight into the center and kick that knight out, but the top priority is just getting castled. Oh, wait. What is... I've never seen this line before. Okay, this is weird. I guess I'm not used to these pawns being so extended. We're going to have to kind of make this up on the fly here. I can't push because of en passant. Wow, dude, this is weird. I guess I have to go all the way back now. We're going to have to maybe go knight here and grab that knight. And then we can move the queen out and castle. But this is an interesting kind of fun opening from black here. Much respect. Raid says, I remember when you hung your knight, then your opponent moved his queen into a fork. 50k views, W clip. Yeah, 50k views isn't bad for a little Clippington. Yes, we won our last game. We won our last game. Guys, if you're just tuning in, don't forget to tap that like button, guys. It really does help the stream grow. Guys, really quickly, since this game is kind of off to a slow start here, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to NewTab Web Solutions for sponsoring today's stream. You can find their links in chat as well as in the description. If you've got a business or you're thinking about starting one, they build custom websites. They did mine at highvariancechess.com. They do really professional, great work. They currently have a massive sale going on right now, and if you use my link, you get an additional 10% off. So yeah, just go check it out if you're interested at all, guys. They do really great professional work at a great price. All right, so as we said earlier, we want to move the queen out, and then we'll get castled here. If they take here, I'm going to go knight here, probably. Well, then there's check. This might be kind of exposing. I'm thinking just knight here. Maybe we do castle short at the end of the day. I'm really having trouble finding this long castle. W Reed, thanks, man. Thank you. All right, so the rook is defended by the queen. The knights guard each other. I think we're just going to short castle because we need to get our king out of the center. This is a lot of pressure. I don't like this move from black. I don't like this move from black because It feels like their queen gets a little bit too restricted. These 2100 games make my brain go burr. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so we can't trap the queen because they just pop out this way. They're about to trap our bishop, though. We could go a4. That feels pretty logical. Pawn takes, bishop takes. And then we're starting to apply some pressure of our own. We're pretty much just trying to dig out here still a little bit. Black has grabbed a lot of space. This is another move I don't like, guys, and the reason for that is he's again restricting his queen's squares a lot. If I go something like knight here, for example, the queen can't grab anything, and it's got no squares to jump to. So they're really starting to risk their queen getting trapped, and I actually think rook here is a queen trap. So the queen can't go here, it can't go here, it can't go here, it can't go here, it can't go here. It can't go here. So yeah, again, this is just, thematically, they're screwing this up, man, because you can't just continuously restrict your queen's movement like that. Okay, and they end up grabbing a rook and a knight in exchange for the queen. We just want to go grab this pawn back as quickly as possible now. Something like bishop here doesn't work because we just play knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Is your mic an Apple? No, I've got a Maono mic. It's fun. It lights up. And it's good quality. Okay. Now we're just going to castle, get our king out of the center. And we'll go from there. They're trying to create a pin situation here. I don't think we need to address that yet. Let's castle. And then I might do something like... Oh. Okay. Oh, you know what, guys? This is kind of funny. We missed a tactic here, which is check, rook takes, and queen takes rook. Okay, we could have won a little bit more material there, but our opponent still resigned. We're up to 2173. We're 3-1 on the day here, guys, with a 3-game win streak. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow button or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and let's get straight into the next one here. Okay, I'm just going to go for a quick bishop out and castle. Well, we can't go... Well, there's no check, though. The knight guards. Okay, let's go here. We'll take and then we'll castle. Or maybe just castle straight off. Straight off to rip. I might just push again. Because I want to get my bishop out. This is another game where I'm kind of doing a weird opening. Let's go here and here, and then bishop to d7, queen to e7. Raids, what are you yapping about in chat, man? It is ununderstandable. Are you like half asleep or something? Did you just pull an all-nighter? Guys, I'm curious. Can everyone put in chat, what's your favorite chess saying? Like, for example, mine would probably be he sacrificed the rook. Okay, let's keep developing here. You slept 3 hours? There you go. Hey guys, sorry, my fa sound effect isn't working right now. I'm going to probably just turn that off. But yeah, don't redeem your channel points for that. What's the Twitch? High Variance TV, man. High Variance TV. You guys are still doing the fa, dude. Don't redeem, bro. Why did you redeem, sir? The rook. Okay. Looks like you guys agree with me on that one. Welp, I blundered again. Who says that? Raid says don't lose games but find creative ways to resign. Yeah, I can wrap my head around that. Let's go here to stop his pieces from hopping in. And also, we want to play bishop here at some point. Not quite yet, because obviously they would just like snap it off, but It's probably what we want to do long term with that bishop. There's also like maybe this square. This is probably why you're supposed to trade the bishop off for that knight. But I'm playing an opening that I don't know, so there you have it. When will your brother be here to stream with us? He's actually gonna be in town this weekend. I might try to grab him for a stream at some point. Okay, I mean, this is just gonna really help us develop. This is not how you want to capitalize on a position where you're sort of restricting your opponent. Like, he's basically just opened it up. He's given us a target in the center. He's given our bishops easy development. Yeah. Let's go here and hit the bishop. I'm hoping for takes and takes. I mean, they could play takes, takes, fork, queen here, takes, takes, something like that. I think they're going to go back, though. And the issue is they could go, like, here, for example, and they're starting to apply some good pressure to that pin. Don't really want to move that bishop back, but it might be what we're stuck with. I wish I could take in the center. I mean, I guess we kick the bishop and then we take in the center. Is that worth it for the pawn? Or do they just sack and we're just screwed? I don't think the sack works because knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. We sack our bishop, king takes, knight check, and then we take their bishop. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's complicated. Okay, this is what we wanted. We didn't want the complicated outcome. Let's start with take so there's never any fear of sacks. Then we'll take with the knight. If they go something like rook here, we always have pawn here. You guys are twins, right? Yeah. He's my twin brother. But yeah, we're just up a pawn now, which is interesting. Thinking something like... Yeah, okay, we expected this. Doesn't do anything. There's no pawns they can push to take advantage of this pin. I mean, they can get more attackers on that knight, but I can get more defenders pretty easily as well. So I'm not too worried about it. Dude, if we win this game, we're getting scary close to that 2200 mark. I would love to get to 2200 rapid. I haven't been at 2200 in forever. So now we can actually just check to break the pin. And there's a fork. So white's in a lot of trouble. So check, king here, and fork. This is actually a really fat fork. That's a lot of pieces we'd hit. He should probably do something that stops us from playing this check. Maybe queen here. Later, Jesse. Thanks for tuning in, man. And thank you again for the raid. Guys, if you haven't already, go follow Jesse DFE. Oh, boys. We're going to fork the bishop, queen, rook, and rook. The quad. No. Guys, I'm not playing viewers today. We do viewer tournaments at least once a week on Sunday nights. So we did one last night. So click subscribe. Just come back on Sunday. You are playing fast like Hikaru. Okay, I'm going to have to time you out, bro. Sorry. You're getting 5 minutes in the timeout chair. I'm sorry, bro. Guys, I'm curious. Can someone let me know how many people are watching on TikTok right now? We still have the fork, I believe. Right? Queen takes, king takes. Okay, so if we go knight here, like rook here, we can't take because we have queen takes. 645 people watching, bro. Damn, dude. I'm gonna start streaming at 8 a.m. every day, bro. I didn't realize people were online. Like, I never even thought to stream at this time of day. Literally, the only reason is because I had to do a test stream because I was having some issues with crashing yesterday. Can I still rip this? Oh, I can. Oh, I can because they go here. We just take the bish, and the knight defends the queen. It's 5 p.m. in Europe. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so you guys are Europeans in here, bro. You guys are Europeans in this biatch. Stream anytime, bro. Dude, should I just start streaming 24/7? Like, I kind of figured it only made sense to stream, like, at peak, like, American time, but... Thanks for the high five, MTB. But I guess there's low-key more people in Europe than USA. Wait, which has more people, Europe or USA? I actually don't know. Europeans in chat. There's like 400 million people in the US. Is it? It's probably not even close. It's probably not even close. There's more people in Europe. Am I an idiot for saying that? How many people are in Europe? Is it like a billion? So if I take, they'll play rook takes. Okay, so we didn't actually win material. Darn it, dude. Wait, is there anything we can do? I might just take a second here, guys. I might just take a second here. So, like, the issue, I guess, is the rook can take here. So what if we played, like, queen here? No, because then we can't take. All right, whatever. I'm going to trade queens as well. And we'll just vibe out up a pawn. We'll just vibe. I think we actually win a second one, maybe? So, like, the main disadvantage white has here is they have these doubled pawns. But more importantly, we've got a 3v2. So when you hit the late middle of the game, you need to have a plan for how you're actually going to win the game. My plan is expose this 3v2, get the rooks behind, maybe get the rooks in this way, and try to make a queen. 740 million in Europe, 350 million in the USA. Wow, that's not even close, bro. It's like double. It's like double. That's crazy. What if you don't count Russia? Isn't Russia like the biggest one? Let's push and push. Russia's in Europe, right? Not Asia. I think that's Europe. Both? It can't be both. It can't be both. Russia's in Asia, bro. I was always so confused. I think I've been told it's both before, but I was so confused by that because isn't a continent a collection of countries? What's up, Tipsy Toads? How's it going, man? Dude, I'm sorry if I'm rage baiting by asking this, by the way, but I genuinely was always confused by that. It's by where their capital is, and their capital's in Europe, so it's technically Europe. Okay. Interesting. Try to challenge another streamer. We've played a bunch of matches against other streamers. Click into my TikTok account if you want to watch me battle other streamers. Bro's rage baiting again. Gosh darn it, bro. I really don't mean to. I really don't mean to. I can't help myself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm guessing they want to go like knight here, maybe. I'm just going to continue with my plan. We just need to get these pawns rolling. Let's start with rook here so we can push this pawn. Pawn takes, rook takes. There's really no threat here. They're not going to like snack a rook. Raid says, when I saw the reels with your bro, I couldn't tell who's who. Yeah. Guys, for context, I do have an identical twin brother. He comes on the stream sometimes. Yeah. But he's not a streamer. I mean, he's still entertaining on stream, but he's not like a full-time streamer. Does he play chess too? Yeah, he's around 1800 on Rapid. Rapid's like his main game mode. So I'm seeing bishop here right now, trying to move the rook to take the knight. The problem is if we go bishop here, they do have check takes, check here, and then the knight gets a turn to move. I guess that's fine, though. I guess trades are good for us at this point. I think this is stronger, though. Trying to get pawn takes and rook takes. And then we go, like, rook here, for example. Okay, they're trying to play a check, I guess. I don't know. It's like my opponent is setting up things that look scary but aren't actually scary in my eyes. I'm going to just keep grabbing pawns. I just don't really care about this. Like, we're just not really in danger of getting mated. They're going to need their pawns or, like, their king to come in or something. Okay. So they're trying to snap that bishop off. We could go something like rook back just to force, like, additional trades. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. And yeah, once everything's traded off, we have these two pass pawns. Should be easy enough to win this. So knight takes, rook takes, pawn takes, rook takes. King here holds on to these two pawns. And we'll just go. Yeah, those are his stats. So he's 1760 rapid. There you go. Okay, we'll slap the rook behind these pawns for now. We're gonna start just by pushing the B pawn just because it's farther forward. That one extra tempo could make the difference. Check will go F8 maybe. Because I don't want to get just checked over and over again. There's also like check here maybe, but say I feel a little bit more comfortable on F8. What's my brother's name? It's Tyler. What's up, Hockey Alex? How's it going? We got the same name, brother. We got the same name. Trying to learn chess at 25 isn't for the weak. Wish I learned earlier. Yeah, that's fair. I started at like 17, so I'm also not like early to the game exactly. They're probably going to go here, and I'm just going to go. What is this comment? Pap says you're a bit too old to be a twin. Not gonna lie. What are you talking about? What? What do you mean you're too old to be a twin? That makes no sense. I'm 23. Have you played with Sahaj? You can see all the people I've played with. Just click into my TikTok account. A minute 15 left for my opponent here. We're completely winning. I'd have to really sell to lose this one. Jeff says on a 6-game rapid win streak and expect you to do the same. All right, I got you, bro. We're currently on a 3-game win streak, and this should be 4. Lucas says he is right, low-key. You are too old for a twin. That makes no sense, dude. What? That makes literally no sense. Okay, they're trying to play check. Shock. Check. We go here. They can take then, because we can't take back because of this pin. So this is a legit threat to win material. I guess I would go this way, though, and we'd be fine. So check here. Oh, then there's this check. I guess I don't want to allow that if we don't have to. But if I go rook back, they have takes, takes, and takes. Just king here. Oh my god, if I go king here, there's this check. Ugh, I'm letting this get complicated. The good thing is we've got 4 minutes to figure this out. So if I start with this move, rook here, king here. Okay, that looks fine. That looks fine. They do have this check, but we just go here. Okay. If the knight moves, we can go here as well. There would have been a pin like if my king was here and their rook was here, hypothetically, that pawn would be not able to move, so my bishop wouldn't be as guarded. Screw it, bro. Screw it, bro. I want a rook trade. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, wait, no. Takes, 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 and takes. Okay, wait. I thought I just blundered. If they played rook takes, pawn takes, rook takes, we would be losing, probably. But we're good. We are chilling. I thought I blundered. Now this pawn is just undeniable. It's just undeniable. Nice conversion, boys. Nice conversion. We can actually push again, because if they take, we just promote. 4 in a row. Let's go. Lucas says, because you are too old, I'm going to follow you. Respect the elders. What? Let's go, guys. Let's keep it rolling, man. This has been a great stream so far. We're only a few wins off 2200 rapid. What's your greatest win streak? I'm not sure. You can check out my stats, though, on chess.com. High variance YT. How consistent since 17 have you been? I've gone through periods where I've been like more or less consistent. Guys, I'm gonna abort this one. It looks like he's not playing. Why do you have a twin? What? Like biologically, well, my parents, created a child and there was one egg and then that one egg split into two eggs. So it's one, genetic material that's split into two, so it's two with identical genetic material. Now, the difference if you had like a fraternal twin would be there would just be two eggs from the jump, I'm pretty sure. Explain the process more slowly. I can't do that. I can't do that. Am I the older or the younger twin? I'm the older twin. I'm the older twin. Since when are people in their 20s old? I'm following you out of solidarity. Thank you. It's not old, bro. I'm not washed yet. I'm not washed yet. I'm literally free will maxing, bro. I just quit my corporate job to try to be a streamer. I feel like that's a young person thing to do. How old were you when you became a twin? Like 7 or 8. There's a woman who had twins from different dads. Are we buying that? Are we really buying that? Your best win streak is 12 all time, 7 within the last 90 days. Well, okay. We're at 4. We could maybe break our record in the last you know, 30 days or whatever. If they take, they're setting up this nice queen and bishop battery. So they probably don't want to do that. I'm not sure where I want to castle. The issue with castling this way is these pawns are already quite pushed. If we castle short, we get rid of this nice rook that we have. So I'm not sure there's an ideal way to do this. I might go like here, here, here. Maybe just takes, queen takes, and then we just set up this battery. Not too sure. Grand Miner says how to start the production of twins. Okay, bro. I'm not giving the talk on stream, bro. I'm not doing that. That is one thing I'm not going to do, bro. Yeah, I mean, the obvious first step though is you need to become attractive to the ladies. And the way that I would do that is you play chess every single day for like 4, 5 years, get like 2000 elo, and then you'll have like pretty much unlimited options for you know, people that will want to have children with you. That's pretty much the best advice I can give. Someone said, "Yeah, how's that working out for you, mate?" Well, actually, I have a girlfriend, so suck it. That's harder than just getting rich. What do you guys think is harder, getting 2000 elo or getting rich? I think getting rich is harder. That's a hilarious question. Is your girlfriend a twin too? Yeah, yeah, my girlfriend is a twin as well. She's a fraternal twin though, not an identical one. She's the short twin. Do you have chess groupies? Definitely not. Well, I guess it depends what you mean by that. I have one guy who comes into my chat every day and asks me to play strip chess. Does that count as a groupie? Raid says scientists have discovered that every chess player is 37% more attractive. Researchers believe it's because confidence, patience, and strategic thinking are seen as attractive traits. The study also found that this effect disappears immediately after blundering a queen in one move. Okay, you're trolling, bro. You're freaking trolling. Well, I read that whole thing for no reason. I read that whole thing for no reason. Is this live? Yeah, this is live. This is live. This game is just basic chess, and inshallah, no tactics and blunders at the end. Yeah, this has been a very standard game. I will say I'm up 3 minutes on the clock because of how standard it is and how comfortable I am in these kinds of positions. Yeah, our plan here just move the knight, take control of this open file, and start trying to pick off these sort of like more backwards pawns. I only date twins. Yes. Yes, exactly. Nah, I actually do want to have twins one day. That would be pretty lit, I think. I would love to have twins. We're trying to take control of this file. If I have to, I could do something like rook here, trying to get doubled. See, Raids is 1800 and he is a fiance. It's proving my point. Guys, everyone put their elo and their relationship status in the chat. Let's find out right now. We'll do a little science experiment. Is there a correlation? Everyone put their elo and their relationship status. Oh, you're 2000? Okay, my bad, my bad. Oh, there you go. Congrats on hitting 2000. 2249 single. Uh-oh, that's a really bad start to the experiment. 1800 talking stage. Why are we putting I'm crying, bro. Someone put 1800 talking stage. 673 taken. 800 in Overlord. What? 500 single. 250 and married. What? Freaking Overlord, bro. 214 in single. 2000 taken. I'm not really seeing 500. Someone said 500 situationship. I'm crying, bro. What are these comments? This is so funny. Oh, dude, I'm crying. I'm crying. Situationship. Oh my gosh. 170 in a happy relationship. 2000 and married. 121 and it's kind of messy. 200 and my girlfriend just left me. That might be a skill issue. They can check us here. Okay, I think it's time to get in with our rook. Let's go create some chaos. Dude, these chats are frying me, man. I could go rook here, trying to get rook takes, knight takes, and just like swing back. I think the better move though is probably just to start getting our king involved. Someone said 700 and friendship. That's hilarious. If we go here, they just check us. We go here. I don't love that. I'd probably rather keep control of the open file. If check, we just go this way, which is fine. We're just getting our king active. We don't want to take this pawn and mess our pawn structure up, though. 199. World Destroyer, Galaxy Eater, Human Killer, Nan Hitter, and Keyboard Sucker. Okay. That is not a relationship status, really, I guess. I mean, maybe. Maybe that counts as a relationship status. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow button or click subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. It's free and every little bit honestly helps. $1,300 and waiting on Nemo to walk into my life. What other app is you stream on? I'm also on Twitch at High Variance TV, guys. And YouTube and TikTok. The classics. I'm having trouble finding a way to break through here, to be honest. We could take, but the knight's ready to recapture either of those pawns, so it doesn't really feel like the strongest path forward. This is endgames, yeah. We gotta be tricky. Okay. I'm gonna push this pawn so my king has a little bit more like squares to move to. I feel like keeping it more flexible will allow us to handle these pawns getting pushed a little bit better. Just a slight improving move. Good morning, Slicks. How's it going? Yeah, man. Those are the Ruzer, those are the swings of playing in a viewer tournament, man. Those are the swings. Let's go knight here. Let's hit the rook, and let's threaten some infiltration. If they go rook here, I'm just gonna go back. If they go rook here, we can maybe trade off, but more likely I'll just start rerouting this knight maybe. Okay, so let's say we play rook takes, king takes. Knight here targets this pawn. But then we lose this. Okay, I have an idea. This is my idea. I mainly read the Twitch chat, but honestly, I really read all the chats to see what's going on. Like, I think I do a good job of it. You guys let me know what you think, but I really try to read all the chats. So if we just start pushing, the king goes here. We check, we pick up this pawn. I mean, oh, but you know what? His pawn is... I'm actually thinking we get our king involved. So we go here, they go here, we go here. Yeah, okay. I think it's time to start running the king over. And then we'll push this pawn. I am kind of worried about this check. We go here, they push. Well, then we would just take the knight. I think we're good. I think we're pretty good, especially after king here, pawn here maybe. Oh, Raids, they're saying the links aren't all set up for the socials. If you wouldn't mind fixing that, that would be much appreciated. If you've got a second. I'm trying to like trap my knight or something. If I go here, they're going to take this pawn. I don't really want that. I guess technically it's fine because we're going to go get these pawns. Or like here, here, takes, and we take with check. Gosh, this guy's playing a really sharp endgame. I think we were doing better in the beginning and middle of the game, but now it's very equal, if not a little bit more sketchy for white than for black. Twitch doesn't recognize any links with @. You can still grab links, though, I think. I could be wrong. Oh, I guess not. Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, all good. People can copy and paste or just see what my tag is. Best advice to achieve 2,000 rating: play rapid, keep as many pieces on the board as possible, and embrace attacking your opponent. 800 elo and it's complicated. Check. I'm thinking about king here, so if they push, we have knight takes. There's also like king here, knight here to blockade, and then we can just push. Okay, so right now my pawn's under fire. This can't push because we take, or we take the knight actually. So let's go here. If knight here, we go knight here. Ooh, I think we're losing material maybe. I guess the knight can't go this way. It'd have to go this way and we'd push. Okay, if we take, they can't push though because we take the knight. Well, then they would push again. We'd go back. They'd bring their king back. Okay, that does promote. We can't take here. Okay, I think let's stick to the original plan of knight here and just pushing. If you guys are just tuning in, we're on a 4-game win streak right now. I haven't been 2200 rapid in months, and I would love to get back up there. We've been playing really good rapid these past few days. Let's push. Yeah, get out of here, buddy. Pack your bags. Let's go, guys. Let's go, let's go. Okay, this check is scary because my king wouldn't be able to maintain the defense of my knight. Can I just push, though? Push, check, king here. It's gotta work. This is a pure vibe move, but it's just gotta work. Because knight back, we'll go knight here. Oh no, we'd probably go knight back. Knight here. Knight here is kind of tempting because we guard the promotion square. There's also king here. again, like if I can make a queen before he makes a queen, like we're winning. So like I don't mind sacking my knight here to promote. Okay, they still can't push. Can't grab here, unfortunately. It's weird though, because they can't break through. They can't break through here. This is actually starting to give me drawn vibes. I am up 2.5 minutes on the clock though, which could be a difference maker. I can't go here because they push. Well, maybe I can. Here, push. No, I can't. Trying to play a check. I mean, if there was some sort of coordination where we could win that pawn, that would be huge, obviously. Check. And if I can ever start grabbing things, I will start grabbing things. Check here takes. Yeah, this looks good. He might just come back, though. He should come back. What? Here takes. Okay, we can't do that. I don't think this was the right development for us. Okay, so takes. Here. Oh, he's just like one tempo ahead. Let's go here. So if knight here, we can still guard this pawn. Realistically, black might want to just trade everything off at this point. Okay, wait, no, we can take this pawn in exchange for that pawn. I actually don't want to trade any material right now. Can they push though? No, we'd take the knight. Take a pawn and defend. It's a blunder from black. 26 seconds left, guys, for 5 in a row. This guy's going to have to be clutch. He's going to have to be clutch. Because I'm about to play a whole lot of moves and not a lot of time. I'm telling you guys that much. I'm going to be methodical, though. Oh, we lose a pawn. Whoopsies. It doesn't matter, though. It really doesn't matter. It's still drawn. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You're not clutch like this. There's a pawn. Takes, check, king here. Or king takes pawn. If they check, we take the pawn. Okay, they're going to try to take this pawn now. Essentially saying, if I take this pawn, you'll only have king and knight left. It's a draw. So we need to avoid that at all costs. So I'm going to start with... Oh, that's not a check. No. I don't know why I just thought this was check. I mean, like, here's the thing, guys. After this... Oh, dude, I'm such a bot, bro. That's so crazy. I can't believe I just did that, bro. It still counts for the win streak. We haven't lost. I mean, it doesn't count for the win streak on chess.com. That's such a throw, though. That's such a throw. All right, it's all good. Let's get into the next one. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow button or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Let's hop into the next one. Let's go right here. Hey guys, a draw against a 2190 is never a bad result. We'll take it. Bad first impression of you. Yeah. Well, the thing is that is a very drawn position, so it doesn't really matter. W clip, maybe. I can clip it. I'm not sure if I would clip that, but or if I would post that, but let's go here. I mean, I guess we just take, honestly. Let's go here. Bishop back. If they push, we just go all the way back. But the idea is we're just creating a pin here of the knight onto the queen. I want to go here, but they just take. Okay, let's hit the queen. Really quickly, guys, I wanted to give a quick shout out to New Tab Web Solutions for sponsoring today's stream. If you've got a business or you're thinking about starting one, they build custom websites that are actually yours. They built mine, highvariancechess.com, if you want to check out some of the work that they've done for me. They also have a massive sale going on right now, and they have a 10% affiliate link set up with me where they are giving you 10% off on your orders if you use my link, which is in the chat as well as in the description. They do really high quality work. They also build some apps, and their brand is that they will build you a website that's actually yours, your business, your brand, your domain, your content. You own all of it, and none of that AI garbage that most website companies use. Trying to reroute my knight. Imagine if high variance got a low taper fade, bro. There's no way that is still that massive, bro. Let's go here and knight here. Okay, let's hop in. We're hitting the queen and this pawn. Hopefully we're winning something here. I think they just go queen here is like their only move. Maybe here or here as well. They need a move that keeps the queen safe and defends this pawn. So they could take here, I guess. I mean, if they take here, I think that's kind of bad for them, though, because they take back with the pawn and open the rook up on their position. So I'd definitely be cool with that. I'd definitely be cool with that. I'll probably bring my rooks, like, into the center next, though. Thinking about h5 here. Thinking about f5. Feels very committal, though. You know what, though? Hold on, I see a tactic. If we can kick the queen back a square so it's not defending this pawn, I think we have bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Oh, but it's not forking because the queen will defend the knight. We almost have a tactic. We need to get our rook to e8 first, I guess. So it's not a fork because queen takes bishop. Let's go here. So now we do have bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Hitting the knight and the rook. Bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes, knight takes. It doesn't work though because if knight takes bishop. Really complicated game. Really complicated game. I don't know what to do here. Maybe like queen here at some point. Is the stream recorded? No. If I go here, takes, and queen takes, there is a fork, but then we just take their queen. So it looks fine. There is like a pin going on here. A little pin situation. Okay, now we're threatening this. They have to play bishop takes, right? Then we take here. Okay. Okay, things get traded off. They've got these two pawns that are separated, mine are together, but we've got doubled pawns, so some imbalance on both sides here. So one way I can apply more pressure to this pawn is by bringing the rook in. Then the rook can also slide behind these pawns and create additional chaos. So rook to e2 is really what I want to play. Yeah, black should have maybe gone rook here or something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, okay, we've got 3 attackers. They've only got the 2 defenders. So yeah, bishop back is kind of needed. Can we pry that bishop away from the defense of that pawn? Pawn here, bishop here, pawn here. Okay, we're in. Check? Just check? Or do we do rook takes and be sneaky? Rook takes, if the king moves, we take. Rook takes, check. Okay, I want to play bishop takes. I don't really want to trade, and I'm looking at bishop here and just kind of planting. Just kind of planting this here. Just really restricting my opponent's king movement. Rook takes, king takes, and then our rook will just go hunt. Is the idea. H4 at some point is probably good. If we can win this, it'll be 6 games in a row without a loss. We're at 4 wins, and we drew our last one in our last 5. But yeah, this bishop is just going to stay planted in here. The rook will go hunt. Maybe they want to play a5 just to mess my pawn structure up and go attack with their own rook. I'm going to go here. I think my king does better kind of in these sorts of spaces than running out into the open. Ooh, this is a nice move. If takes and takes, the rook is pinned, like defending this back rank. Like it can't go forward because we just checkmate them. So this is a good move. We're just like restricting their position as much as possible so we can just go hunt everything. Draw in position? I don't know. Yeah, guys. We're plus 2.5 here. Plus 2.2. And my opponent knew it. And I knew it. Those were some nice plays. All right, 5 wins and a draw in our last 6, guys. We're 2 wins off 2,200. Nobody go anywhere. And if you're new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow button or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. It looks like we're getting really close to 9,300 subs on YouTube. Let's get us there, man. 10K around the corner. Let's do it. Let's castle. Knight here. Bishop here. Pin the knight to the queen. Let's hop back. I'm thinking about putting my queen behind the bishop and going after this pawn. Does bro even sleep? Yes, at night, bro. Okay, I'm going to push this pawn to stop things from hopping in. They might want to go knight here and just have like this sort of like more defensive setup in front of their king because they're worried about sacks. I could see that happening. Heffy Light, you had your first brilliant move the other day. Congrats, man. That's awesome. What's my time right now? I'm on EST, so that's 10:30 a.m. That's why people are trolling me. Oh, am I trapped? Oh, how did I miss that? Whatever, bro. It was an intentional play for sacrificing ideas. Yes, our knight will come over. We'll play checkmate. Our knights will come in. It's 8 a.m., bro. Please sleep ASAP. Bro. Guys, I'm not playing viewers right now, but we do viewer tournaments at least once a week on Sundays. So just click follow, come back on Sunday. Pop those notifications on. Okay, let's bring the knight in, guys. Sketchy game for black, but they're up material if they can find a way to consolidate. Okay, this pawn is undefended right now. My queen's almost trapped. I think my only resource is knight here now. They'll go knight here. Oh, no, that'll be mate. Okay. Okay, they're doing a good job consolidating this. We're going to start rotating these heavier pieces in, these rooks next. Okay, if I go here, the issue is they go queen here, and then everything gets traded. So I'm thinking we might need to just hop back or something. Okay, if we go here, they just go here. Go here. Okay, we'll go with this. Queen here, queen here. And then if they keep trying to trade, we'll go grab pawns, I guess. But yeah, we'll probably use this H-pawn. And let's start getting these rooks involved as well. Oh, maybe we push the F-pawn. Like, the thing is now the queen doesn't come in. I like that concept. Maybe we push both. I mean, we have, like, this pin going on. I'm assuming at some point they want to go queen here, rook here. I can't go queen g5. They trade the queen off. Okay, again, we can't trade queens here, so I'm going to go back. We'll avoid the queen trade at all costs. I think maybe rook here and pushing. I mean, they do have rook takes pawn now, though. Oh, boy. The issue is if I go here, do they just go here? You know? You know what? Take all my pawns. I'm going to start just launching my pawns up the board here. We need to just go all out attack. I can't pretend to think that, like, these pawns over here are the difference maker this game. If I go here, maybe they would just take. Maybe king here. G3. King here. Well, we can't play G3 because of the rook. Oh, that was from a few rounds ago. Got you, buddy. Got you. Oh, thank you for the goat trophy walk. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I mean, yeah, this is some legit pressure here. I just need to, like, cut this off. I might go rook here, rook takes, knight takes, just so I can get these pawns moving. But it's a lot of trades. Maybe knight here's better. And they can take this pawn, though. Might just be one of those where there's no, like, ideal situation here for us. I mean, we got to consider knight here. Knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes, and then we get in with check. Maybe that's our best attacking plan. Stretch it out, bro. Stretch it out. Let's see what we can do here, boys. Let's see what we can do here. We can also push. Takes, queen takes. Pushing is surely the method. Wow, they had a quick response for that. Okay, my queen can't go here, 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 here. We can go all the way back. No check here, here. I guess we go all the way back if we're really trying to avoid queen trades. Alternatively, we could play this check. I kind of despise that, though, because we're trading. Okay, there's no checks here or here. If pawn takes, we have rook takes. Not good, boys. We're just trying to avoid trades. Wow, Jeff, you've won 8 rapid games in a row. That's awesome, man. Five and a half for 6.5 minutes. We're not doing bad on the clock. Offer a trade? No. No, no, no. We're not winning in pieces, guys. We're down a full knight. We just have a pawn of compensation right now. That's it. And they're using these extra pieces well, guys, too. Like, they're very well coordinated. I never got to bring this other rook in, which is kind of hurting us. Okay, so check, queen takes, pawn takes, queen takes. I think this is kind of an obvious sequence here. Okay, now queen here, right? Or like rook here and rook here or something. Or rook here, pinning. Oh, if we go rook here, no, there's no checks. Rook here, queen here. But if we go here, they just go here. Okay, we don't accomplish enough. Let's just get in. So we're applying pressure here. We're making sure there's no check ever. And we're threatening some checks ourselves. Our next step is definitely rook to e1. And then just rotating that rook in. Oh, dude, I thought that was a free knight for a second. We do get mated. Wow, these are some good moves. These are some good moves, man. There's no queen moves that keep that pawn safe, so we're pretty much stuck just trading. We're pretty much stuck just trading. This is hanging. This is hanging. We're down a knight. This is ugly stuff. Okay, let's defend our pawn. Coming in here now. Take with the rook. If they take with the knight, we do have rook here though. This is kind of interesting. Like trying to, like, if he goes like, I don't know, knight here maybe. I don't know. We just check. We check the opponent king. I mean, it's just a check though, really. There's not really any follow-up. I think they have rook blocks anyway. Oh, they don't play it. Okay. If we just start pushing, I think they just play rook here. Ah, whatever. We'll go for it. Our king can help. This opponent is just good. Yeah. Yeah. This opponent is just very good. But we still have a passed pawn. The good thing is that elo is close to mine, so we're not like losing a lot of elo. So if I go here, they have this check. So I think we have to go this way. Now the rook has to move and we can keep pushing. I might slap this rook on the H file before we push though. I'm thinking about rook here because after rook takes, we're threatening to play checks. We're threatening to take the rook, and maybe we can just push. I don't know. It's a try. They also have check, rook takes check if they want. Not sure. Maybe there's some world where we get our king here and we like checkmate somehow. I don't even know. I wish he wasn't so good at time management. Usually players this elo like that are this good and like don't do well on the clock as well. Okay, so they're gonna play knight takes. But then I have rook takes, rook takes. Okay, yeah, they couldn't. Let's go right back. Oh no, I spilled some water on my mouse pad. Gosh darn it, dude. Check. Shock. The rook checks on c8. Shock. Wait, I can take this pawn, no? Because if rook takes, we take the rook. I actually don't think I want to trade material, though. So, probably not going to do that. Let's go here instead. Wait, we need to make sure we don't get mated. Like, if I go here, check, here, check, here, checkmate. Okay, let's look at a different line. Check. So we go here, check, here. It appears to not be mate. I might be wrong, though. I could totally be wrong. It appears to not be mate, though. Just because we run this way. But yeah, our plan here, guys, essentially is we play this check. And then we just try to perpetually check our opponent. That's why it's good to keep the two rooks on the board when you're trying to squeeze a tie out. So if I go here, check, here, checkmate. If I go here, check, here. Run this way. Okay. Here, this check works also, though. Okay. If we can get this way or this way, we're good. So, okay, if I go here, that's checkmate. No, it's not. We go back here. If I go here, is that checkmate, though? Yes. Okay, so we have to go here. Oh, no, there's a fork. I missed the fork. But that's mate. Okay, so we're just lost. Well, let's at least make them see it. Oh, it's just mate. Never mind. Never mind. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow button, or if you're watching on YouTube, that subscribe button. Let's hop into the next one. We're getting really close to 9,300 subs on YouTube, guys. On the grind to 10K subs. Everyone click subscribe right now, bro. 3, 2, 1, go. I will follow because of the sick calculation. Bruh. Bruh. Don't troll me right now, bro. That was actually our first loss in a minute, though. Like, we've been live for 2 hours, and that was only my second loss. Let's go with the long castle and attack. You guys see how our pawns are just kind of ready to push here? That was potentially a little bit overlooked by my opponent. Go. If he pushes, we'll just start rotating our queen over. What's up, Yusuf? Now I want to go here. That changes the position. Okay, we want them to push and lock things up. Yeah. Exactly, bro. Exactly. So if I take this, they go rook here. And I guess they're arguing we're in trouble after that. Bruh, I'm just going to take it. I'm just going to take it. Rook here, queen here, and then maybe we fork or something. Where are you from? I'm from Philly. Whoa. Whoa. Time to backseat game. It's a 600 elo. You got it, bro. You've come to the right place. I'm not going to read anything, but you've come to the right place. Okay. Ouch, my bishop. Let's go. It's actually a little bit problematic, isn't it? Because if we go here, they're going to win a pawn. All right, whatever. We lose a pawn, so be it. So be it. Takes, check. They block. Okay. No fanciness. We'll just set up a nice classical mate in one. And if they push us, we just bulldoze through. Ooh, if we go this way. Okay, wait. We have to go here. And the reason is if we go this way, they can go here and just like trade queens. Yeah, bro. I'm not trading queens with you right now. I don't think. I don't think that was on my list of things to do right now. Let's keep pushing. Rook here, and rook here coming next. It's really unfortunate to miss all of that, though. To miss all of that, those pawn captures. Okay, they want to push here. I can't allow that. Can't allow that. It would open my king up. Okay, they're threatening to take this rook. Because I can't recapture with the pawn. I could go queen here, set up that mate again. They would just go back. We'd go back. I'm actually okay with repeating moves, I guess. There's also just queen here, maybe, but then he would just go here. Okay. They'll go queen back. I'll go queen back. Really? Give me your queen. Give me it. I want it. The idea of this move is I can cycle the queen over, guys. Unfortunately, we still have this pin to deal with, which is annoying, but... Okay, if I go here and they take, and we check and they go here, is there a mate? I don't see one. I don't see one. Okay, let's just take. See, I feel like we can go here now because there's no queen here or here. The rook and the pawn cover. And now we can cycle the queen over and go for this again. We're just going to continuously create threats here, guys. If it ends up trading down into some sort of endgame, so be it. Can I just push here? Because if takes, we take. Push. There's no rook here. That move is giving me blunder vibes from white. It's giving me blunder vibes. This would be a very powerful passed pawn. Is there a rook here? So if I take, they can take. I think we just triple stack if that happens. Later, Jeff. Have fun with whatever you're up to, man. Changing my camera angle. Honestly, bro, I think people kind of enjoy how it feels like I'm like kind of talking to people. You know? It's a little bit more personal. Oh, but they can take because I can't take back because of this. That's a fun move. Wow, how do I let's start with triple stacking. They still can't take because we're smashing through. Camera's fine. All right. All right. You're cooked this game. I feel like I'm winning right now, right? Are you the dude who plays Russians in videos? I don't think so. So if I take rook takes, rook takes. Okay, we still have that issue where the queen and rook coordinate on that pawn. I'm thinking if we just push, though. We push and now we can take. It's not ideal because we're opening up our king a little bit, but it'll be worth it to have this really powerful passed pawn. Guys, y'all are freaking out about taking with the rook here. That's literally blundering mate in one. Like, are we for real? Are we for real, bro? Spamming it, bro. Unless you're just trolling and want me to get mated in one. That's probably what it is, dude. I'm probably just getting trolled. Okay. Well, I don't think our queen needs to stay right where it is. We could go like around this way. We could go around this way. There's also like a rook here, I guess, technically. Okay, let's start with this. We're keeping defense of the pawn. And I'm thinking just queen here, trying to go after this pawn. And this pawn can't push now as well. Maybe just queen here, though, is simpler. This game is going to be a grind, guys. There's going to be a lot more moves in this game. There's going to be a lot more moves in this one. Shock. Now we just need to get one more defender onto that. So queen here. I guess the issue is they can put... Well, they can't push because we take. Rook takes, queen takes. I'd be cool with trading like everything off here, honestly. I feel like we'd just be better with this passed pawn. But they do have a 3v1 over here. They just can't really start pushing these yet because they would open their king up too much, I think. Okay, so if I play rook takes, we lose our queen. If I take here, they take and they would take here. I would take their rook. Take. Rook takes, check here. Rook takes, queen takes. And we're also hitting this. This is interesting. I don't know if this is instantly winning or if we're just drawing equally, essentially, but this looks decent. What's poppin', GG Cycle? How's it going? This should be winning. I'm not sure. I'm thinking just queen back now. Like, I would be very happy with trades, and the thing is, we're also hitting this pawn, right? So let's say I take. There's no pawns they can take. There's no checks. I mean, okay, but I see something, though. Takes, check. I believe this could result in mate. I don't think I want to allow that, so I think I'm going to slide my king forward. Just trying to make sure we're not blundering some sort of weird mate or perpetual. But yeah, this pawn can get rolling in a moment here. Let's go. We got the triple stack behind it. We got the triple stack behind it. Okay, they're going to pin the rook to the king. Let's hop back. There's no checks. They're going to maybe go back here. I might just hit them with rook to d6 then. But then we lose this pawn. So here, maybe here, here. I'm trying to figure out how to best coordinate the triple stack. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. This is going to be one of those games that's just like a slow grind, guys. It's going to be a slow grind. They might be trying to low-key double their rooks. It doesn't work, though. It doesn't work because we just promote. I think. Promote, rook takes, pawn takes, rook check. Yeah, I mean, Having 2 queens and 2 rooks on the board would be crazy. My first thought here is, can I play rook here and just trade everything, right? I mean, I don't see why not. So I'm just going to play it. I don't see why not. There's no checks or anything weird here, really, that I'm seeing. Sure, I guess. I'm thinking rook here and rook here. Hey, thank you for the 25. Try getting a checkmate if you're stuck. That usually works for me. All right, thanks, man. Oh, it's 25 AED. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm appropriately reacting to this. Hey, $7. Thank you, man. That's sick. Thank you. Okay, so if I go here, there isn't this check. There isn't this check. There's no back rank checks. Should be good. Oh, dude, thank you, Blenderman, for the raid. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Sorry for just seeing that. Have a good stream, Lil bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Everyone go follow Blenderman. If you aren't already. Thank you for the raid, man. I really appreciate it. Let's see if I can not sell this one. So if we go queen here, we're hitting this rook. But they can just take. Shoot, I feel like I misplayed this now. If we go rook here, rook takes. Is there queen here? Still rook takes. Crush this fool for the boys. I'll give it my best try, man. I'll give it my best try. We're getting a little stuck here, though. I think we got to go back and just keep that pawn safe. And maybe these pawns need to start going. I'm just worried about opening my king up too much and allowing a checkmate here. And now he's going to start going as well. Of course. Of course. Okay, let's go here. There are checks, but I'm trying to get my king forward a little bit here and get these pawns rolling. Blenderman, how'd the stream go? Let me know, man. How's the journey to 2222 going? I mean, surely at some point we're just going to have too many pawns going. I'm just worried they're going to get there first. It's going terrible. I'd appreciate it if you didn't ask. The thing is, like, the way that Elos swing, man, when I saw you were trying to go from 2000 to 2222 that quickly, I was like, ooh, what if he swings back down again? Because, like, me personally, like, I hit 2000 like over a year ago, and I still haven't hit 2222 on Blitz. I've hit it on Rapid, but it's like a big it's a big jump for sure. Dude. Okay, I guess there's no rook check here. Okay, we can just push. Oh, no, I can't push. This is not my best endgame. Oh, he missed it. Beautiful. Check, we can go here. The thing is, there's no rook check because of queen takes, right? So. Oh, but queen takes, queen check. I miscalced that. Oh, we're just one square for promotion, though. I feel like my king has so many places to hide. We shouldn't get checkmated here. If you do hit 2222, you'll be goated at chess, though. Yeah, true. Ugh. This guy's so annoying. He's so annoying. Can't escape him. I mean, we're one square from promotion here. Am I just going to get mated and throw it all away? Where do I need to get to not get mated? Like, I'm looking at this and this. It's really scary stuff. 36 seconds left, guys. This is brutal stuff. Slap him with the backhand. I can try. I don't like blocking with pieces in these types of situations, but we'll go for it. Queen check, queen here. Queen check, queen here. Oh, this would be good because we'd check the king and we'd finally escape. Blocking with check would obviously be like an ideal world here. We're still just one square away. 27 seconds left. If he goes here, we check and then we promote. Wait, we're just winning. 26 seconds left though. Oh my gosh. I feel like we have it now though. Like we should be able to hide or promote. There. Where's the next check? Here. 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 Now we just promote. Here. Oh my gosh. How many checks can someone find? This is rage bait. No way he's playing for the win. What a loser. Yeah, thanks for playing for the win, buddy. Thanks for playing for the win. Good job, bro. You thought you could flag me. Good job, bro. Good job. Way to go. You threw the draw away. That's what I'm talking about, boys. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. GG's easy. Yeah, bro. I was definitely not worried for a second there. Free love. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Smacked him with the backhand. I would say that's that describes it well. That describes it well for sure. Holy calc. I don't think that was too much calcing going on there, but let's pin the knight to the king. Take. Now we go here. Swear bro has always been calcing. I mean, that's true. That is definitely true. Just burning points. All right, let's castle here. If pawn takes, knight takes, that's fine. We also have this check. I mean, the bishop just blocks, though, so it's not super appealing to me. Okay, now the bishop can't block. Let's start with knight here, though. So that when we check, then the queen can't block and the bishop can't block. So I'm hoping he plays something like this. Oh, I'm in your head, buddy. I'm in your head, buddy. If here, check, maybe? We're essentially just taking away black's castle rights. Which is not good. You met a 1-star general today. I'm not going to lie. I'm not 100% sure what that means, but congrats if that's good. We can also, like, drop the queen in. Hit this bishop. I don't think that does much for us, though. Let's just keep bringing more pieces in. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow button or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. We go live pretty much every single day. Let's check and take, I guess. And we're just winning a pawn. Pre-move the recapture. If he does take and take, we're going to have like 4 pawns versus 1 on the queen side. In chess terms, that's a GM? Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, they do go for the capture. I mean, I'm a little bit surprised by this. This is like kind of scary stuff for black now. I can't push again, but if I go here, we have to take back with the queen. Let's go here. So if takes, we take and we fix our pawn structure. My next move definitely should be a3 though, just solidifying this block of pawns. The knight wants to hop into d4 as well here. Someone said I'll name my son after you after we won that last game. Thank you, Joshua. Guys, we're like 2 wins off 2,200. Let's do this, boys. We haven't been 2,200 rapid in forever. Do you ever play the Stonewall? Nah, not really. I mean, do we keep rolling is the question. We could go queen here. I'm just worried about them playing like rook here right away, and then we don't really accomplish much. There's also knight here. Rook here, rook here. Okay, let's start with knight here. Then I want to bring this rook in, like this or like this maybe. I think with the knight here, rook here, target that pawn, and then we bring the rook out. Because we don't want to let them just have their rooks doubled, maybe triple stack, right? That's just allowing too much counterplay. So we just need to set our position up perfectly and then get these pawns rolling. Okay. So if I go here and they push, we check, and then we drop the knight in. And we're just absolutely cooking. We're just absolutely cooking them. Oh, wait, what? They go backwards? No, this can't be it, brother. This can't be it. A4 coming also. It's literally 3v0 chaos, man. If they push, I still think we check. Bishop takes. No, probably not. They see me roll, then go here. Okay, I can't push again because of queen takes pawn. There's knight here. Trying to set up a fork here or here. Two potential forks. I actually don't think that there's a good way for black to defend this. I think they're just getting forked no matter what. Like, it's a fork-fork situation. Son's name is going to be Variance YT. I think he meant Alex, not Variance YT, but okay. Oh, dude, this is so gross, bro. Oh, this is so gross. Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad. We're only on move 29, and I've got 2 pawns on the 6th rank that are connected. Oh, this is really not good for black. And I still have an extra pawn that can come in. And we're up in exchange. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. I mean, this is great realistically, but this is not good for black, man. There's also like this check just to drive that king even farther away from the action and have our queen support more things. Here, here, and then fork. Oh, if I go here, they're going to sack the bishop. No, bro. I'm not going to let you escape that easy. I mean, do we just let them sack the bishop, though? We're up a full rook. We could also continue to torture him. That might be the more fun option. I'm not too sure what's best here. We've got so much time to think about it, though. Honestly, let's just keep bringing more pawns in. This bro is absolutely cooked. Yeah. Guys, if we win this, we're 1 win off 2,200. We'll just be 1 win off 2,200. And then we're really in business, man. Closing in on that peak elo of all time. So, it's not a fork because they just take with the bishop like we talked about earlier. We'll just grab another piece to defend that pawn. Oh, it's just so squeezed. Everything is so squeezed, man. Oh, later, buddy. Oh, +6, man. That's so gross. All right, guys. This is our big 2200 ELO game. Nobody go anywhere. Let's get the win right now. Let's get this 2200 right now. Okay, this guy's low-key blitzing, man. We're playing in a 2200 to get to 2200. That makes sense to me. Let's drop back so there's no forking and pushing ideas. Play C3 just to lock up that center. I'm thinking about bringing this knight out, using the bishop to pin the knight to the queen. We've got some good ideas coming forward here. This guy's playing really fast. He is rapido. Let's go here. Pickles says, would you love me if I was a tangerine? Dude, I don't know. I feel like I haven't had like a tangerine in forever. What do those even taste like? Is that like an orange or more like a clementine? Or none of the above? Is it more like a grapefruit? What does a tangerine taste like? If knight here, maybe we'll go knight here to supply more pressure. It's like a sugary orange. That sounds kind of good, bro. I feel like that's not a very talked about fruit, though. It's kind of irrelevant. Why is that? Like, bro, when I think about talked about fruits, you know? Have you ever crossed 2200? Yes, but it's been months, and my peak elo is like 2240. So as soon as we cross 2200, we're going to be like gaining in on that peak elo ASAP pretty much. Okay, we'll snag that. We'll snag that. Like knight here. Okay. Let's develop our rooks here into the center. Oh, no, I blundered a fork, dude. Ah. Yeah, we're definitely going to hit 2200 if we win this. We'll probably be 2203. I believe this is a +8 elo game. These knights have a lot of squares they can hop into. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I'm thinking about also getting this H pawn rolling. Let's go for this while the knight still defends that pawn. And then we want to play H5 and just start to claw these pawns apart. They can't push, obviously, because we recapture. And if they hold the tension, I'll just push again and create this opportunity for us to kind of like get in and find a checkmate. We probably don't want to take here and open the rook up. With the pressure of the bishop as well, that just feels like a little bit too much. How many elo points is a draw? This would probably be a +1 draw. I'm not sure. Probably a +1 draw. Does anybody know what a kumquat is? What is a kumquat? I actually don't know what that is. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I feel like, is a kumquat a fruit or a vegetable? That's another one that's like very not talked about, I feel like. Can this guy make a move, bro? What's going on here? Play the game, buddy. Play the game. Okay. I mean, we'll just adjust and play quickly, you know? We'll just adjust and play quickly. A kumquat is a drinkable food? What does that mean? It's a mini orange lemon mixed fruit. I don't have a FIDE elo, guys. I want to get one really badly though, just so I can answer that question. I'm curious too. I'm curious for myself what like how I'd stack up in like those like in-person tournaments like that. Okay, wait, auto resigning. I mean, bro. Hey, if we're resigning our way to 2200, so be it, guys. Come on. Screw it, bro. Disconnect. I like it. I'll take it. I'll take it, bro. I'm good with it. 1-0. Oh, we're 2200, guys. Let's go. So anticlimactic, but we'll take it. So anticlimactic. Oh, straight against the 2300. Oh boy. This is going to be a real test of our skills. This is going to be a test to see if we belong in the 2200s. Let's go here. I think let's just Fianchetto this bishop and castle short. This is the Grunfeld defense. How's everyone's Mondays going so far, man? How's everyone's Mondays going so far? Should I make this a thing now? Should I start ripping Monday morning streams? Get the week started on the right foot, man. Could be a fun thing to do. Okay. I need to get development. Let's start with knight here. If they push, we hop into the center. And then I'm thinking we push one of these two pawns to give our bishop some space. I think probably e5, but then if they push, e5 push, knight here. Okay, yeah, that looks fine. Now obviously if pawn takes, knight takes, bishop takes. Here. Something like f5 here could be nice as well. Just working in coordination with that e-pawn to create some, to grab some space for the black pieces, basically. But this guy's playing a very nice opening. Not surprising considering he's a 2300. This would be the best player I've ever beat in Rapid, I think. My Monday's going horrible. I haven't seen anyone to scam. What are we talking about? What are you saying? Okay, let's go. Thank you, Ziggs. Appreciate it. Why are people complaining about being hungover on a Monday, bro? There's no way that's real. Why are we hungover on a Monday? There's zero excuse for that. There's no football. Maybe if there was a Sunday night football game. This is a midsummer Monday. Zero excuses, bro. What's up, Brilliant? Okay, so they're hitting this knight here. I don't think we can push again because they just recapture. I don't like how we're being pinned, though. I don't really want to set my rook here and have issues with that. We could go knight back and try and kick the bishop, but he can just sit on this diagonal. We also still haven't developed that. Okay, you know what? Let's start with this pawn push so the knight and bishop can't hop in. I feel like that could really compound the pressure that's on us. Then I'll figure out what to do with this bishop. And I still think like knight back here and Fianchetto maybe. But then we're just running into granite. Is 2200 GM? Well, so 2200 in-person rating is like master level. 2200 on chess.com isn't the same. It's like a bit inflated. We were having trouble figuring out what to do with that bishop, so I'll obviously happily trade it off here, guys. Now they're threatening to check. We'd move, and then they would take. That threat will need to be addressed. Rook here seems like a fun way to defend against that. I might play h5 now, actually. Just trying to kick the queen away. Pawn storm on the king side. Abandon all sense of king safety for an attack. We can't give the 2300 too much respect. Sunday is technically the weekend. Kind of, bro. Kind of. Guys, if you're new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that follow button or press subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Every little bit really helps. It's free, man. This guy's really a thinker, man. This guy really stays thinking. What's he thinking about here? Honestly, if I win this game, I might head over to Blitz, guys. Like, we'll just enjoy being above 2200. If I lose, I'll play one more rapid game to try to get back into the 2200s. And we'll go from there. But this could maybe be my last rapid game, and then we'll play like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. Something along those lines. At some point, I might want to move my king to the corner as well. Okay, so this pawn is under fire. My rook is guarding, is stopping that pawn from being protected. If I go h5, the king slides forward. The queen slides forward. There's knight here. This depends the pawn and attacks the bishop. If they trade off, we've got an extra defender on that pawn. So yeah, I think knight back is the play here. We don't want to move this pawn ever. There's too many threats of them creating a passer. Okay. Let's go here. I'm just trying to grab some space. We're getting squeezed a little bit here with these two E and D pawns. Yeah, I'm also thinking like knight here, knight here. They're trying to hop in. I could go knight back. If I go knight back, this pawn isn't hit by anything right now. I feel like it's fine. We do need to kick these pieces out, though. Should definitely play h6, knight out, then h5, something like that. Guys, if I beat this guy, this will be the highest rated opponent I've ever beaten in Rapid. This would be a big accomplishment for sure. Equal material, we're up 2.5 minutes. I would say he's got some scary ideas, but I'm so defended. I've got 5 pieces around my king. Okay. I might shift this rook over in a second to stop their pawn from pushing. I really just don't feel like dealing with all that pressure. And then we could maybe start to chip away at these pawns. Yeah, knight. If the knight goes here, okay, they do jump in. Okay, let's take. If pawn takes the rook, we'll hit our queen. We'll have to move it. Not a big deal, though. We just need to maintain the defense of that knight. I'm thinking just queen here. I don't want to go all the way over and set up a new pin for them. I'm thinking about rook here, c5, rook here, c5, b4 at some point. Do they go here maybe? That'd be a fork. I just think if they go here, maybe we can start attacking that queen. So if they hop in, we take... Oh, there's a fork. Oh, no. Oh, I totally missed that. Can I take here? A pawn for my troubles, perhaps. and then we'll decline the queen trade. Okay. We're just down in exchange now, and our bishop sucks. Sucks, dude. I think rook here is a fork as well. No. No, dude. Oh my gosh. That is really unfortunate, man. That is really unfortunate. All right, guys. I'm going to resign this one. I'm going to be back in. I'm just going to go use the bathroom real quick, and then we're going to be back for some blitz. I'll be back in 1 second. All right, we are back. Time for some blitz. Who's hype? Let's get it, guys. Come on. Let's get it. Probably going to do around 45 minutes of 3-minute blitz. Then we'll wrap up for the stream. And we'll be back again later tonight at around 5:30 EST. Right now we're at 2139. We've been trying to get up to 2200, which we've never hit on blitz, but really struggling. What's up better than nothing? I fell asleep. How's the stream still going? What, like last night? No way you slept that long. No way. Let's take. The thing is, we both probably don't want to capture because it just like opens the rook up, but okay, they're seeing some fork ideas here, I'm guessing. Let's go here to stop the fork from happening. It's castle. Kick that bishop. Okay, I guess there's no fork anymore, right? So now we're just attacking this pawn in the center twice. Our opponent's going to have to adjust to that. If they push, my knight hops in. We could also check, actually. Check could be nice. Really? Okay, that's kind of aggressive. I respect it. Oh, wait, no, it's not a good move. Yes, guys, come on. 1-0. 1-0. Guys, we're switching from rapid to blitz. That's why my elo's a bit lower. It's a bit lower. What's up, Cust? How's it going? Bishop here. Knight here. Maybe knight here. If they take, we'll take back with the bish. It's castle. Queen here. Yeah, these 3-minute openings are lightning quick from some of these opponents, man. I'm going to push this pawn next just to stop things from hopping in. Yeah, so we're probably gonna do like 45 minutes each of blitz. Jeez, I can't talk. And yeah. Let's hit this queen. Okay, now the knight can hop in for us. If they, yeah, they're not gonna push. Okay, so they're gonna hit our queen first, though. Do I just go in? Looks decent. It looks a little weird, but it looks decent. Okay, they declined the trade. Interesting. Let's go here. Trying to break these pawns open in the center. And also activate this rook. They can mess up our pawn structure now. They don't do it, though. I'm going to push. I'm seeing some nice squares here. Bang. That knight is sick now. That knight is a beast. Okay. I just realized we hung that pawn a bunch of times. Our opponent is playing so quickly this game, guys. Like, pay attention to how quick these moves are getting rattled off. It's really hard to keep up with. Okay, so they're going to want to push and bring the queen in. We always have king here, rook here, I guess. Okay, let's just play it. Okay, we don't want to take. We lose the knight then. Let's bring the rook back around so we can push this pawn. Oh, I guess we still can't. Okay, now we can. Oh, thank you for the goat trophy, Emmanuel. Appreciate it, man. Let's take that. Okay. I'm thinking about moving the rook and running my king, something like that. This is really sketchy. Let's push. Oh! Bro, I suck. I'm trash. All right, let's get into the next game here. Let's push. Push. Oh, sorry, guys. Let's go here. Bishop back. Let's go here. Just trying to hold on to this pawn. Little castle. Knight here. Recapture with the bishop. Now we've got this really nice bishop in the center of the board. Ooh, now we can threaten to push this, and if the knight moves, we take the queen. I think I can just take that. Hopefully I'm not mistaken. I think I can just take, though. Oh, but if we fork, there's knight here. It should still win material. Of course I missed something. Dang it. No. Come back. I need that. Now we're just down 2 points of material. Hey, it's 3-minute blitz, though. Anything can happen. hit that queen. I was worried about them kicking that knight and this pawn being hanging. Okay, now we go knight back. I want to double our rooks in this e-file next. Yeah, I saw. Well, we were gonna wrap up our stream anyway soon, so I'll probably just wrap up sooner rather than later. It's all good. Yeah, I've just been having some slight internet issues. But I'll get them fixed. I'll get them fixed for sure. I got someone coming in. But yeah, we've already been live for like 3 hours this morning, so it's not really a big deal to me. Let's go here. Minute 5 versus minute 30. Let's try and finish strong on a win here. I don't have much though. Okay, let's go. Oh, I misclicked. No. I was gonna move my king forward. Great. Now I just lose everything, bro. So annoying. We'll see what we can do though, guys. We'll see what we can do. Tell your brother to stop hogging the internet. Now we're just down a full rook. Okay, he decides not to trade queens. I feel like that's probably a mistake. Blunder it. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to blunder it. Miss it, bro. No. Oh, we tried to trick him. All right, guys. I'm gonna hop off for the stream. We'll just we'll finish up with the raid here. And I'll be back at around 5 o'clock EST. So yeah. Oh. Is he live? Okay. Complete chess essay. All right, guys. Everyone hop in the raid. Oh, everyone hopped in. Thank you, guys. All right. I will see you later.